What up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let Hello Casting Wardrobe? Y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not gonna see it. We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, "Baby, you ate on this first date. You giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins." That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was gonna, I thought Lil Murder was gonna turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Van Zandt's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it, dude. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
I'm here. I was like, oh, I thought I was already on screen. Well, hello, everyone. Hello. How the hell are you? Is everyone good? I'm good. Hopefully you're good. I'm good. You're good. We're all good. I am back. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know I'll be having these trips and stuff, and my weekends get away from me, and yeah, these things happen. And yeah, just know I'm back. Um so much to talk about, so little time. Um did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Let me post to the socials that I'm live. Hold on for a moment, y'all. Let me get this out the way. Y'all take your seats, talk amongst yourselves, say hello to each other, and all of that good stuff while I'm posting to the socials that we are live up in this whore. Hold on. All right. So that one is posted. Okay. And let's post to the community wall. Because YouTube don't like us like that. It really don't. YouTube do not like us like that. So we have to post on the community wall. Hold on. Oh boy. All right. All right. There's the community wall and everything. All right, let's get up in here. Cha. Let me say hey to y'all. What's good, Jason? What is up? What is good? Quake, what is up, sweetheart? We have so much to talk about today, Quake. Quake, my love, we have so much to get to. I know Jim Bunny. It's been a minute. You know they be taking me out of town. You know I be having a lot going on, honey. Listen. I be having a lot going on. Sorry. Hey, Ravine, what is up, my love? Yana, what's good, hun? What is up? What is good? Brown Mama, how are you? All of the pupils are filing in, filing in. Red Bird, how are you today? Angela, did you miss me, my love? I missed you. I missed you too, Angela. I missed you as well. Hey, TJ. Girl, we got to talk about New York today, TJ. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got to talk about New York today, TJ. Mm-hmm, girl. Cha. Cha. It's listen. I'm warming up though. It's cold, but I'm warming up. Hey, Tarshell. Cha. Cha. Montrez, what's good, bruh? Every day, every weekend, it's a new place. Every weekend, it's a new place. Okay, Ravine, it's always a new place. It's never the same place. Montrez, what's good, bruh? What is up? Crazy homebody girl, where you been hiding? Well, you ain't been hiding. It's been me. I ain't been here, but I miss y'all too. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Tracy W. Happy Monday. And whenever I come back in town, they be working me like I ain't never went nowhere. Ciao. Girl. I was going to try to put together a manic Monday. Girl, I ain't even had that type of time today. Hey, NK Universe. How are you, sweetheart? You say you ain't been able to join the live in a while. Well, I'm glad you able to join today. We going to have a good time today, okay? Girl. Ciao. You picking up our nieces and nephew? Ciao. Take care of our nieces and nephews over there, Yana. But yes, y'all. So before we get started, right? Now that everybody's filing in. So I have really I gotta ask y'all, I gotta ask y'all how y'all feel about this. So we're getting toward 2025, 2024 is ending, and we need to assess kind of where we are. Certainly, we're getting ready for a new um presidential administration that is coming in. And so, hey, Miss Bay thing, what's going on? You just starting lunch? Okay, boo. So my question to you all is, as I'm over here on this platform, y'all notice how my sugar spike segments or my politics coverage gets longer and longer, and my pop culture stuff gets shorter and shorter. And so, as my wonderful pupils, I wanted to ask you all about the direction of this platform. And I say that because we are coming upon a time when outlets that can truly speak truth to power, that can talk about politics unabashedly, unabridged, unbridled, and really speak truth to power and not acquiesce to the demands of the majority, who won't cower before these people. But there's so few outlets that can really speak to our experience, and really call out stuff the wherever it's at, be it the Democratic Party, be it the Republican Party. And we'll talk, we got to talk about that a little bit today about another platform on YouTube. But I just wanted to know because I see my channel sliding more in that direction. And I would never not do, hey, Universal Goddess, I would never not do like a silly Saturday. Like I will always have a silly Saturday because that is a staple, and that's what makes this channel what it is. So we will always have a silly Saturday platform. But I know for like my Run Your Mouths and for my regular videos, I just see myself sliding more into doing just mainly the politics and not a whole lot of the pop culture stuff. As you see, I don't even I haven't even gotten anything that makes me want to do reviews right now. I was, waiting for something like maybe P Valley to come back, but I haven't even gotten anything that's made me go, "Oh, I need to review this show." And I don't even I'm not even that's not even like, wetting my whistle nowadays. So I wanted to ask you all, hey Pinky Tiki, as my wonderful pupils and subscribers, if how you all would feel if the platform just went like 95% politics and just a little bit of pop culture, where we just have certain programming like Silly Saturday and maybe some other programming. Hey Spicy Original, what is your thoughts about it? Do you want me to leave it like it is and do both? Would you say, well, if you only gonna talk about the politics, L Teddy, we gone. Because it does matter how you all look at it, how you feel, how you all would react to it. You don't want to make drastic changes to the platform, and you all are not in line with that. You might very well say, El Teddy, we don't come here for your political commentary. We come here to laugh, joke, have a good time, and talk pop culture. And you be bothering us, making us waste time, doing all this goddamn politics. I don't know. I want you to be honest. Um, with that. What is iWave? Oh, Interview with the Vampire. Listen, I was like, what is iWave? Interview with the Vampire. Got you. Okay. I was like, what is iWave? Okay. Got you. I could see you going that direction. Also, a lot of celebs tend to lay low during the holiday season. We still got another year before P Valley come back, right? I don't know, Yana. I'm hoping you go back to do a lot more political stuff like the old days. Hoping you go back to do a lot more political stuff like the old days. Leave as it is. I would say leave it like it is. I like the format as is. Hey, Drinks with D. Um, well, thank you. I'm glad y'all learned over here. I like both. I also need to hear like-minded people speaking truth to the BS that's gonna be taking place. I like the variety. You always give us a little sugar with the medicine. Okay. I like the mix of the politics with the popcorn. Okay. So y'all say leave it as it is. Okay. Leave it as it is. I mean, even as is right now, y'all know I'll be like 85, 90% politics. And then I mix in about 15 to 10 to 15% pop culture. But we still, like I say, regardless as to what happens, we will always have stuff like Silly Saturday. Silly Saturday is our flagship programming over here. Um, Interestingly enough, Run Your Mouths. My Run Your Mouths that get the most views are the ones where it's like almost completely political and very little pop culture. And so, and Silly Saturday, which has way more pop culture than the politics, probably does, not probably, absolutely does fewer views than the politics stuff. I'm never going to neglect Silly Saturday because we love Silly Saturday. A lot of work goes into Silly Saturday. But I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. And we will take all of that into consideration as we are looking at how we move forward into the year of our Lord. 2025. Um, political effects of things in mainstream. Okay. Okay. We'll keep it all. Homophobia is what makes the political foolishness bearable. Yeah, you do kind of need a balance because sometimes I be over here spiking the fuck out, and y'all know it don't take much for me to spike the hell out. Let me finish my peach crush. I'm just drinking on a peach crush today. Mm, 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 mm. Well, thank y'all for your thoughts and letting me know. If you're watching the replay, put what you think in the comment section. For all of my people that watch the replay. All right. So I think with that, I think we are ready. Larry, the people ain't heard you in a while. Your voice should be good and crisp, Larry, because the people ain't heard you in a while. Okay? That voice should be piping today. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. The people missed you, Larry. So, top story of the day. Another day, another school. Now, let me say this. I never want to get to the point where I become inoculated to these stories. You know, I never want to get to the point where it doesn't jolt me or bother me when I hear about shootings at a school. And here we are, another day, another school. And I think, you know, those Second Amendment zealots, the NRA, and all of these people, they want us to get inoculated to this stuff. They want us to be, you know, to the point where it doesn't bother us anymore. And that's easy to do until it's your family, until it's your child's school, and you're waiting, hoping and praying to God that you aren't the one who has to go and identify your child or loved one's remains. Now, for those people who may not be aware of what I'm talking about, let me bring you up to speed. A teenage student opened fire today at a private Christian school in Wisconsin. This was in Madison, Wisconsin, killing a teacher and another teen during the final week before Christmas break. The shooter also died. The shooter also wounded others at Abundant Life Christian School, including two students who are in critical condition. And Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said, quote, "I'm feeling a little dismayed now, so close to Christmas. Every child, every person in that building is a victim and will be a victim forever. We need to figure out and try to piece together what exactly happened." The shooter was a 17-year-old female student, according to law enforcement officials. Police said the shooter apparently was dead by suicide when officers arrived. Abundant Life School is a non-denominational Christian school which has kindergarten through high school with approximately 390 students located in Madison, Wisconsin, the capital of the great state of Wisconsin. After the shooting, students were led next door to City Church, where buses took them elsewhere to be united with families. Meanwhile, 9 public schools in Madison were on lockdown for a few hours as a precaution. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you for becoming a member, Tarshell. Make sure that you send me a DM on Instagram so that we can add you to the members only chat. Hey Xavier. Hey Fran. Um Yeah, it's a female student because they always, there was a point where it was always the one profile, the loner, the white male teenage guy who was a loner and picked on and stuff like that. Well, it's not just them now, it's bleeding over. Now we have female students doing this now. Hey, Tanya Boo. Now the shooter is a female, a 17-year-old student at said high school. So what do we say now? Mhm. Because we live in a society where we want students to pick up assault rifles and guns more than we want them to pick up books. We want to make firearms arsenals more accessible to students than books. Do you know it's much easier for a child to put their hands on a gun than it is a book nowadays in these yet to be United States of America? But this is what they want. Mm, this is what they want. I don't even know, thoughts, prayers, and condolences. I don't even have thoughts, prayers, and condolences no more. What I have is get ready because it's coming to a school near you. Banning books, but giving more access to guns and assault rifles. Doing everything they can to keep books out of schools, but legislators are voting to put more guns in schools. I want y'all to make sense of this. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. They are doing everything to ban books and remove books from schools, in addition to removing resources to help whole groups of students at schools, all the while in the next breath putting more guns and weaponry in school. I just want y'all to wrap your brains around that because these are the people who y'all vote to put in the positions of power. This is what our government is doing and voting on. This is why I keep telling y'all I do not negotiate with the other side. I'm not going over there trying to make nice with the other side. We have too much to lose. We have children dying. And the other side wants to flood our schools with more weapons because their answer is give a gun to every teacher now. Because they're not going to fall into the wrong hands, right? Ban books. No books and no. We don't want you to have the tools to educate you for true instruction, for edification to take place. Oh no. Because we want you as ignorant as we can have you. We want an ignorant electorate. We want the next generation to not know any goddamn thing. But they'll know how to fire a weapon. So what are we preparing them for? The workforce or the next civil war? Y'all answer that for me. Riddle me that, Batman. Hey, Sharice, what's going on, boo? Are we preparing our students, our children, to enter the workforce and be productive members of society? Or are we preparing them for the next civil war and or world war? That's a real question, ladies and gentlemen. That's a real goddamn question, because we're removing books from the school, but putting more guns in the school. So what are you teaching? Hey, Bap. Right, Bap. Right. And what's so interesting is even some of us, we fall into that same category where you see people saying, well, if they're going to have the guns, I'm going to have the guns too. And I'm going to make sure all my kids know how to have the guns and so forth. And so this cycle just continues to be endless and will never end. The cycle will never end. We are not preparing students to enter the workforce. We are literally preparing them for war. For war. The question is, which war are we preparing them for? Because we don't give a damn if they know how to read and or write, but you're going to know how to reload this Glock. You're going to know how to turn a handgun into a semi-automatic weapon. You're going to know all about bump stocks. You're going to know how to put together a ghost gun. You can't read worth a damn. You have no knowledge of history, but we're gonna make sure you know how to work this gun. I'm just telling you how it goes. I'm just being honest. And then to add insult to injury, wait a minute, it gets better, because the guns they want for the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. Let our black asses mount up and all our kids have guns and stuff like that. Oh, they're not going for that shit. Oh no, they want all of the Second Amendment rights for the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. When our black asses want to go out here and mount up and arm up and be ready for the coming war, guess what happens? Oh no, they got to go to jail. You notice how many black people get arrested on gun charges? Because when it's our black asses, oh no, you got to take that away from them. Because this is what they try to throw out there. Because we don't want this black on black crime. So we got to cut the crime rates and have them get rid of their guns. But we can keep all ours. Every black community, they have it all of the gun buyback programs because they want y'all to get rid of all y'all guns. In the white communities, they don't have no such animal as a goddamn gun buyback program. Baby, they get more guns. You see the setup. You see the setup, right? But y'all want me to go and play nice with the other side. I'm not going over there to play nice with people who don't play nicely. There is no negotiating with these terrorists over here. These people are terrorists. I am not negotiating with these people. You do not have to worry about coming on this platform and seeing L. Teddy talk about some, oh, we gonna play nice with this. We need to give them a platform. We need to hear what they have to say. We need to understand that you gotta coalesce, and find a middle ground. Fuck them in their middle ground. They ain't finding no middle ground with us. They just want us all to go hoarding our ass way off the deep end on the right side. They're not coming their asses over here. And I promise you, had Kamala won, they would not be talking about, oh, let's go have a conversation with the left. Oh, we have to meet in the middle and coalesce around the common good. I'm not going over there to play nice with people who don't play nicely. I'm not going over there to negotiate because these people don't negotiate in good faith. You go your ass over there and they'll chop your head off and let it roll down the hall while you going over there trying to shake a hand. We'll get to TYT in a little bit, Jason. Like playing with snakes. You know the old story with the frog and the scorpion. Everybody know the old story with the frog and the goddamn scorpion. I'm just saying. Child. But this happened today. Madison, Wisconsin. I guess this is time for more prayers and condolences. Yeah, at this point, Brown Mama, we left on our own. Don't look for the school system to help you do a goddamn thing. We on our own. We are on our own. Black people, we on our own. Ain't nobody out here trying to help us. We need to help ourselves. Let's move on. Donald John had his first press conference since winning the election today. Here are some of the highlights. I would never force you all to endure the fuckery that is Donald John, because I wouldn't do that to y'all. Listen, I love y'all too much to make y'all have to sit there and listen to that garbage. That's why you have me to help you sort through what was the key points to it. Okay. So, like I said, this is his first news conference since the election. Okay. What are some of the highlights? Basically, a lot of the same talking points. Now he spoke alongside the CEO of SoftBank Group, whose name is Masayoshi Son. And there was another gentleman next to him, Howard Lutnick, who is his pick for Commerce Secretary. And they spoke about this alleged plan where SoftBank Group is going to donate $100 billion toward new jobs. We don't know exactly how it's going to happen or whether or not it's illegal to do, but we'll see. Anyway, he was asked about RFK going to be HHS secretary and whether or not he agreed with RFK about revoking vaccines. He said that he wasn't going to revoke any vaccines. However, he went on to say, quote, I want him to come back with a report as to what he thinks. We're going to find out a lot. End of quote. And that's what he said when he was referring to RFK Jr. He also said, quote, we spend billions and billions of dollars on pesticides and something's bad happening. End of quote. In other comments he said about RFK Jr., he said, quote, again, you take a look at autism today versus 20, 25 years ago, it's like not even believable. So we're going to have reports. Nothing's going to happen very quickly. I think you're going to find that Bobby is a very rational guy. You're not going to lose the polio vaccine. That's not going to happen. End of quote. He also was asked about his daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, perhaps becoming um being appointed to the Senate if should Senator Marco Rubio end up being confirmed as Secretary of State, which would force Governor death sentence Governor DeSantis to have to appoint someone to that position. So everybody's pretty much of the belief that Laura Trump, wife of Eric Trump, they're expecting her to be Governor death sentence's pick. Remember, Laura Trump was tapped to hit the RNC during the campaign. Nepotism much? He also went on and on and on talking about um his tariffs that he plans on doing, saying, quote, I didn't have any inflation and I had massive tariffs on a lot of things. We put tariffs on steel. We made a fortune on it. Tariffs properly used, which we will do, and being a reciprocal with other nations, but it will make our country rich. Our country right now loses to everybody. Almost nobody do we have almost nobody do we have a surplus with. There are a couple of countries and they're embarrassed by it. End of quote. You notice how they're talking right now about how great the economy is just weeks after election. Even the mainstream media, you got Wall Street and mainstream media talking about how great the economy is, as if, and the man's not even in office yet, right? This economy has nothing to do with him or any of his policies. But now, magically, the election is over. The economy is great. Everything's wonderful, beautiful. We have one of the best economies in the world because he won. Same economy that we was dealing with on November 4th. I just want to put that out there. Let me continue. He talked about the drones. He said that the government, I don't want to get the man's quote wrong. He said, quote, the government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. End of quote. He also talked about foreign policy. He praised Chinese President Xi Jinping as a friend and, quote, amazing guy, end of quote, suggesting the U.S. and China should work together to solve global problems. Mind you, just a couple weeks ago during the election cycle, you talked about giving a 100% tariff on a great country of China. He went on to say, quote, China and the United States can together solve all of the problems in the world if you think about it. So it's very important. He was a friend of mine. We spent hours and hours talking, and he is an amazing guy. The press hates when I say that, but he's an amazing guy. End of quote. And that's what he said when speaking on Chinese President Xi Jinping. He was asked if he knew whether or not the Chinese president would be attending his inauguration. He said he didn't know, but that he would, quote, love to have him, end of quote. That was basically the highlights of the that was basically the highlights of it. It was a lot of gaslighting. Yes, Tarshell. Oh, there was one more highlight during that press conference. Oh, forgot to mention this. TJ, girl, this from your area. So you should also know that during said news conference, right? He also mentioned that he would possibly he would consider pardoning embattled New York City Mayor Eric Adams. This ain't got nothing to do with what last week when Eric Adams was trying to, mosey on up to Donald John, trying to make nice with Donald John, talking all rosy and flowery about the man, even throwing out there he would consider even becoming a Republican. This is what we have going on. All of the alleged people that allegedly were on the left, these people are bending the fucking knee. They're going to bend the knee, kiss the ring, lie prostrate on the ground before their Lord and Master. I don't know what happened to the left. The left used to have people that had a pair of balls, but now we have feckless ass people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know where his term up, Xavier. I don't live there. I do not live there, so I don't know. But what I do know is this is the fuck shit. Now, please be clear. Weren't we, hey, Uncle Jay? Weren't we just talking about, I think last year or earlier this year, they were considering bringing back stop and frisk under Eric Adams' tenure as mayor? We know Donald John is here for all parts of stop and frisk. Shall I remind you how black people suffered with that shit? So, this alleged Democrat, now you done been out here and you done got caught with your fuck shit. And instead of you doing what the fuck you supposed to do, if you committed the crime, go do the time. I ain't got nothing to do with it. If you did the right, if you was doing the right thing, you wouldn't have this to worry about. Now you over there, you want to bend the knee to Donald John and suck his ass, hang from his pubic hairs, so as to try to get yourself a pardon. I mean, when I read that shit last week, when this bastard said that he would even consider becoming a Republican, I knew exactly what this shit was about. And now Donald John is on record saying, "Oh, I would consider pardoning him." Really? This is what we have going on. So now with Eric Adams bending the knee to Donald John, you think he ain't gonna owe some favors to Donald John? You think he isn't gonna roll over and let Donald John steamroll over him and do whatever his bidding is? In fucking New York City, the alleged bluest of blue areas. Because everybody's bending the knee at this point. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, let's be clear. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Let me move on. I was about to spike out. Let me move on. Let me move on. Just when I think I could move on, I forgot where this was in the dossier today. I was about to spike out, and then it's the next goddamn picture that I got to look at. So this happened over the weekend. We had the Army-Navy game that took place this weekend. And what happened? President-elect Donald John, Vice President-elect JD decided, let's go to the game and prop up and celebrate the murderer, Daniel Penny. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's on his victory tour, just like I told you he would be. Did I not say last week he is about to make tens of millions of dollars because he's about to go on tour? And here we are. It started. So you murder a black man and you get to go on tour. Yeah, just like old boy Kyle Rittenhouse. We talked about this, right, Antonia? You were here. They probably did go to one ravine. I don't put it past them. This is what we have going on. I told y'all they want to give him the Congressional Gold Medal, the highest award that a civilian can get from Congress. I told you that resolution is already on the floor of Congress. Oh, he already been on Fox News, Miss Shorty B. But he has to hit the circuit. He has to go to all of the conferences by all of the right conservative political action committees and all of that. He'll be at CPAC. He'll be the keynote speaker at CPAC. Oh, please be clear. Hey, Janae, what's going on, boo? I just can't. Y'all got him out there at the Army-Navy game. Hey, Catherine Powell, left to himself, he'll choke out half the teams out there playing. Hey, Catherine Powell, I just can't. Jesus God. Larry, I'm spiking Larry. Please come, Larry.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
I must have knew that this was going to be the next story. I put this in the video in the members only chat, but I realized that everybody's not in the members only. Everybody's not in the members only chat. So here's the video.
First, it was Daniel Penny choking Jordan Neely on the New York subway. Now it's Harold Christie pushing a black subway dancer off the train in Washington, D.C. As we see in the video, Harold Christie, a white 57-year-old veteran of the U.S. Secret Service and a gun-carrying investigator for the D.C. Office of the Inspector General, enters a Green Line train at the Navy Yard station wearing a Panama hat, places his briefcase on the ground, and leans against the door to look at his phone. A young black man in black and red sweatpants is already sitting on the train to his left. Another young black man with white headphones is sitting on his right. They've set up a portable speaker near Christie, and after the doors close, they turn on the music and start dancing. Now, I've been in this situation dozens of times, and sometimes the dancers are really talented and they get lots of love, applause, and tips. Other times, even if they're good, it can be kind of annoying if you're listening to your own playlist on your headphones and somebody else's speaker drowns out your music. But it's a public subway train, and if you don't like it, you just move away from the music or wait for the next stop and move to another car. You know, not everybody in DC has a cushy government job, and the dancers are just trying to make a buck. But Christie isn't so calm. 2 seconds after the dancing begins, he takes off his hat and starts complaining. In 8 years of living in DC and 20 years of living in New York, I have never seen this happen before. "Get off my train! Get off my effing train!" Christie yells, according to witnesses. Everyone else on the train is minding their own business because they got some damn sense, but Christie loses it. He grabs a dancer, attacks him, and pushes him against the door. Meanwhile, the other performer pulls Christie off his friend to protect him. He doesn't swing at him or punch him. Unlike Christie, he's measured and restrained in responding to the unprovoked attack. But when the train reaches the next stop, Christie pushes the dancer off the subway car. And this is where it gets crazier. Christie now pretends that he's the victim. He wrote a letter claiming he was in apprehension of imminent offensive contact to me and the other passengers. That's a straight up lie. He even posted an out of context frame from the video on Reddit to make it look like he was the one attacked. And he told the Washington City paper that he was just trying to defend himself from what he calls false imprisonment on the train. Really, dude? In case you forgot your history, black people know a little something about false imprisonment, and watching a dance performance on a train is not it. But Christie told the newspaper he felt threatened. Remember, this guy is a former Secret Service agent and now a government official who still carries a gun, and he felt threatened? Have you ever noticed some of these guys with guns love to pick fights and then pretend to be the victim when they think they might get their asses beat? Just like George Zimmerman. Don't start none, won't be none. And why are white men feeling so fragile right now? They're only 30% of the population, but they run the entire government, the media, the courts, the police, and corporate America. Now they want to run the subway trains too? But I digress. After all that, Christie told the city paper, "I don't regret anything because I didn't do anything wrong." The U.S. Attorney's Office disagreed and charged Christie with assault, and his trial is set for January 21st, one day after Trump's inauguration. Don't be surprised if Trump's Justice Department drops the charges, if they get around to it with all the mass deportations and day one dictatorship stuff. Or maybe Trump will just give him a pardon and make him the director of Secret Service. That's what y'all voted for, right? Cheaper eggs, my ass.
He's already put up a crowdfunding campaign to raise $50,000 for his legal bills because he feels like this is an atrocity and a travesty of justice that he's being charged. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, Ronald, what's going on? And why are you late to my class, Ronald? I didn't tell you to be late to class. Anyway, well, thank you, Keith Boykin, for your expert reporting there. Shout out to Keith Boykin. We love us some Keith Boykin. We love, yeah. Keith, and if you don't know who Keith Boykin is an out gay black man who served on the Clinton administration. He served in the White House during the Clinton administration, fighting for gay rights and things like that. So he's been one of our pioneers and activists for decades now. Anyway, sir, y'all know how this is gonna play out. Y'all know he's already tried to put himself as the victim. But here's the deal. Even when you show concrete evidence that these white people are not the victims, that they are the aggressors, that they are the ones doing wrong, the criminal justice system finds ways to explain it away or to not give a damn. And these people get off scot-free because the killing, maiming, and assaulting of black bodies is celebrated in this country. And people, I had somebody one time send me a DM on Instagram saying that I was out of line, calling what's going on in this country a genocide of black people, saying that's out of line. You don't know what a genocide is. I do know what a genocide is. It's exactly what's going on in this country to black people. Now, the scary part is, like Keith said, the fact that he works for the Secret Service or formerly worked for the Secret Service, these people are armed with guns. And who's to say that left to himself, he wouldn't have shot that man dead? And we wouldn't have another hashtag out here. Mess. In more sugar spiky news, Lord. In more sugar spiky news, now if you're a parent, you might spike out to this story. I'm just giving you a warning. This may make you spike out if you are a parent. This is coming out of the great state of Texas. First graders were, quote, crying and pleading to go to the restroom, end of quote, after a teacher banned them because they lost hall passes. Up to 5 first graders at Bartlett Elementary near Houston went home wet last week after the teacher prevented them from using the bathroom for losing their permission badges. Amber Johnson, a parent, called out the school in a Facebook post asking, quote, Conroe Independent School District, want to explain why your teachers are not allowing first graders to utilize the restroom? This is sick. These kids were made to sit in their piss clothes all day long. End of quote. In the message sent to parents and reported by news outlets, the teacher said the students lost their bathroom privileges because they lost their, quote, restroom badge, end of quote, while they were in the hallway. The school didn't release the teacher's name, but 2 news outlets identified her as Ashley Barrera, Barrera is the last name. Quote, unfortunately, we had some friends who really needed to use the restroom and ended up peeing on themselves. End of quote, the teacher wrote. She went on to apologize to the parents, saying, quote, I had a talk with the students about how important it is to use our things appropriately. But please have a talk with them about that as well. For I know that if we both help them understand the rules, they will understand it better. End of quote. The message assured the parents the students would receive new badges the following day. Parents said the apology was not enough. I don't need to read no more. I don't need to read no more. I don't need to read no more. Because we're talking about first graders. We're talking about first graders. We're talking about first graders, okay? First graders. Y'all say y'all need Larry, the people are calling.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. Daddy gave me, yeah. gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And who shall ever believe
Major sugar spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
I should probably not do this, but that's her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, if you told me these was like high school students, which it still ain't good, baby, go to the bathroom. I don't care, baby. Go head on. But these are first graders. Somebody gonna find you, lady, and you gonna get your ass fucked up. You about to get your ass fucked up. You can't. You telling me that you gonna let these kids wet their clothes and leave them sitting in wet urine filled clothes for the rest of the day? Really? Why is she not? I ain't said she should already be fired, but she should at least be downtown getting investigated on administrative leave or something. You do realize kids can get diaper rashes or have adverse reactions in their skin from that, right? Just sitting in that all day. These people are monsters. You know, these were, I should probably not have to tell you these were black kids, right? I should probably not have to tell you that, right? Baby, that's a good question too, Tarshell. Like, girl, girl, these people are monsters, fucking animals, fucking animals. I have no words. Lady, get the fuck off my screen. I have no words for these people. These people are fucking animals. The fact that you would have our black kids round here, the fact that you would have our beautiful black kids round here in pissy ass clothes all day, you need to get your ass dog walked. Somebody gonna have to get, you gonna have to get some answers to somebody. Somebody gonna be waiting for you outside. Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna catch you walking out of the building, baby, and lay you out. Somebody is gonna lay you. I don't have this type of time. I'm spiking out. Listen, I'm spiking the hell out. Baby, you better be glad ain't nobody come and get you. Cause I promise you, they will get your ass.
Fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. Who want to fight? I want to fight.
Let me move on. Cha. Girl. In more sugar spiky news involving schools, the parents of a 10-year-old black student have filed escalating legal claims against Palo Alto, California school district, alleging that their son was physically abused by staff and students in an after-school program and then subjected to racist bullying and harassment at school after they complained about it. Their original claim filed in July alleges that the young man, a special needs student at Escondido Elementary School, was 9 years old when he was abused by Daniel Bueno, a staff member at the right at a staff member of the Right at School after school based program based at the school. The claim says one afternoon in January, Mr. Bueno, quote, used his body to block the child inside a closet, end of quote, for more than 10 minutes as the panicked student called his parents using a smartwatch. On another day, ostensibly to punish the boy for using a curse word, Mr. Bueno allegedly encouraged other students to step on and kick the boy in the genitals and, quote, held the boy's legs wide open, end of quote, while another student did so. Let me read that sentence for you, because maybe you didn't quite understand what I just read to you that happened to a 9-year-old special needs student. It says in this article, on another day, ostensibly to punish the boy for using a curse word, Mr. Bueno allegedly encouraged other students to step on and kick the boy in the genitals and, quote, held the boy's legs wide open, end of quote, while another student did so. I don't know what y'all want from me. I just read the story. I just read the fucking stories. That's all I do. I just read the goddamn stories. I don't know what y'all want from me. The Palo Alto Unified School District and Right at School after school program say that Mr. Bueno was immediately fired for violating the after school program's policies 1 day after the boy's mother reported the incidents. Mr. Bueno now faces criminal charges of felony false imprisonment and causing or permitting a child to suffer or inflicting pain or suffering on a child, according to an arrest warrant issued for him and shared to news outlets. At a press conference held in front of the school district office by the local NAACP on Wednesday, the family's attorney, Jim Quadra, said the staff at both the school and the after school program have retaliated against the boy since his parents filed a government claim regarding the January incidents against the school district on July 17th. The district denied the claim in October. Quote, our latest claim details incidents so abusive to the point where the child started to have suicidal ideation and the school dismissed it as a joke, did not report it to the did not report it to the parents, end of quote. And that's coming from the attorney for the parents. The boy has faced, quote, daily harassment, the imposition of unwarranted discipline, and disregard for his health and welfare, end of quote, according to the parents' subsequent legal claim filed with the state on December 9th. The parents reported that their child faced continual disciplinary action, including 3 suspensions for conduct in response to, quote, racist bullying, end of quote, that was ignored by staff. In one instance, they alleged their son was hit in the head, and in another, they say the boy was told by another student that they would have quote owned him, end of quote, referring to slavery. In November, a school therapist told the boy's parents that he was suicidal, which was attributed to his not being picked as a, quote, sports team captain, end of quote, according to the claim. The parents checked him into emergency care with a suicide watch, where they learned he had reported to the school therapist that he had a distinct suicide plan and a backup plan. Details the school did not share with the parents. Their recent claim alleges a pattern of systemic abuse, racial discrimination, and racist bullying by the school district. Quote, this treatment has caused undue stress, irreparable harm, and long-term trauma, not only to our child, but to our entire family, end of quote. And that's coming from the parents. I can't even read no more, y'all. There's more and more allegations in this story, which is disgusting and deplorable. Now, this is what our children are having to endure. A lot of this stuff happens and nobody says anything. But remember, we talked about this at the beginning of today's Run Your Mouth. They're putting more weapons in school. You think some of these kids ain't gonna say enough is enough and go find one of them, know how to use it, and take somebody out of here? I gotta move on before I spike out, y'all. So over the last week or so, I watch a lot of political channels on YouTube. I do watch a lot of them. I got some of my favorites, that I watch, Midas Touch, Reese Waters, we all watch Tabitha. Tabitha Speaks Politics. I have my people that I love, the Vanguard over there, Brian Tyler Cohen, David Packman. I have my people that I watch. But I watch TYT. I mainly watch Dr. Rashad Ritchie. He's my go-to. If I can catch the damage report with John Idarola, if I can catch them, I catch them. But I try to make it a point to watch Dr. Rashad Ritchie on TYT. He's the only thing that I watch on, really, that I really watch on a daily basis. I love Dr. Ritchie. But the people on all of my progressive shows that I watch on YouTube, there has been an all-out dog walking of TYT. They have been dragging them. And so this weekend, Ben Dixon, who I also watch, I used to watch his show. What was the name of the show he had with Rebecca and the DJ man? I can't think of it right now. My mind just went blank. It'll come to me. But he went on his platform this weekend, the Ben Dixon show, and dog walked TYT. Do you hear me? Now, Anna Kasparian has been moving funny for a long time. What the problem is, here's my commentary on it. If you don't know what happened, Anna Kasparian has really been on one where she's saying that she's reducing black people on the left, members of the LGBTQ, specifically trans community on the left, as people who uh basically calling them us whack jobs, basically saying that we make some of our political commentary the basis of our orientation and who we are, forgetting subjects that surround us as black people is who we are. These aren't just small talking points. This is a life or death situation for us, because being black is who we are. If you are a trans person, that is who you are. Black people are getting killed. Trans people are dying. But she's been over there on one. Basically, Anna Kasparian been on. I mean, she'd have been over there with Glenn Beck, over there just trashing progressives and people on the far left. Right? So the people have been dog walking her. And see what Jink's problem is, Jink is not going to remove himself from Anna. So Jink is willing to go down this merry little road and let her drag the whole platform into the abyss. Now, Jink has started to get money and take money from people who have some right leanings, who've also been known to be MAGA donors and all that kind of stuff. And for the right amount of money, Jink has already proved that he will sell his soul down the river. Hey, Paul, I'm glad you got from under trade long enough to come see us today. We love you down. But the point that I'm making is, listen, the video, I'll post the link to the video. Hold on, let me find it. Because you just got to watch. I can't even explain it to you. You just got to go and watch this dog walking of TYT that Ben Dixon did. He had all of his he had receipts, he had videos, baby. Like I said, I've watched Ben Dixon for years. Ben Dixon said, "Oh, I got time today." I got the telltale sign was whenever somebody get on a video and say, "I don't want to do this," that means they absolutely want to do it. They absolutely want to do that. And he had time this weekend. I think the video has over 100,000 views already. Last time I checked, it's at 115,000 views. But like I said, it is echoing what we've seen over the last week or two. I think the turning point was Mayor Mondale Robinson, mayor of Enfield, North Carolina, who was an avid contributor of TYT and Rebel HQ, which is a subsidiary of TYT. He's over there and he quit. He was on clickbaity political thirst trap, and I've been watching clickbait political thirst trap for years. Before they broke up, when they was together, and then they broke up, and now they trying to come back together again. Clickbaity thirst trap. I've been watching them for years, and Ben Dixon is on that show. But while they were on there a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, no, that was earlier. I think maybe about a week ago, maybe about 10 days ago. Mondale Robinson quit TYT while he was doing the live clickbait search. He said, "I'm no longer going over there. I quit. I'll let Jenkins know." And that started the firestorm, and people done been on TYT neck the whole week, like all week long. Like if you go, it's a whole thing. But I think TYT has lost his way. Anna Kasparian has been on one for a number of years now. I would say certainly since the 2022 election cycle, people have been calling Anna out, and for some of her commentary on social media. She's been outwardly transphobic. She's been outwardly high-fiving people who are racist, people who say racist things, and she'll like it and or agree with them. People like the Ben Shapiro's of the world and stuff like that. She has been on one for a while. And so I had really stopped really watching the main show I haven't watched the main show on TYT probably since about 2020, but I do go over there. I'm not gonna lie, I go over there and I watch Dr. Rashad Richey because I like Dr. Rashad Richey. He's awesome, and I do watch him consistently. But I did, for those of you all who do watch a lot of political YouTube, I know y'all been seeing it like I've been seeing it. TYT been getting drugged, but this video that Ben Dixon did is probably the best one I've seen. This is the most comprehensive, the best one that I've seen, when he just dismantled them. He dog walked them. I think it's worth a watch. You can watch them after we get off, but it's worth the watch. Moving on, in our last sugar spiky story, where's TJ? TJ, we got to go back up to New York, because this is coming out of the New York area. So here's the information. The U.S. Department of Justice report. A U.S. Department of Justice report reveals a troubling pattern of civil rights violations by the Mount Vernon Police Department just north of New York City. The department comprising approximately 160 officers engaged in illegal arrests, strip searches, and cavity searches, with practices persisting until at least 2023. One emblematic case involved the 2020 strip search of two women aged 65 and 75. Suspected of buying drugs, officers searched their car, found nothing, and subjected them to a fully nude search, instructing them to, quote, bend over and cough, end of quote. Although internal investigations proved the officers lied, they were only docked a few vacation days. The Department of Justice found that until 2022, the department routinely strip searched everyone it arrested, and at times individuals not formally in custody. The report also highlighted the unconstitutional detention of a mother whose daughter was fatally shot. Instead of allowing her to accompany her dying child to the hospital, officers detained and interrogated her without probable cause. Financial mismanagement further exacerbates these issues, with low officer salaries contributing to training deficiencies and resource shortages. Mount Vernon Mayor Sean Patterson Howard, who is Black, acknowledged the findings, pledging to collaborate with the Department of Justice and affirming, quote, we wholeheartedly support our good officers and will not tolerate unconstitutional policing, end of quote. Efforts to reform are underway, including firing 3 officers and 2 civilian employees. The Department of Justice's recommendations focus on ending unconstitutional practices and implementing safeguards to prevent future abuses. Investigators remain cautious, noting that full compliance has yet to be achieved. This is happening in Mount Vernon. Now, let's be clear. That ain't the only place where this is happening. Once again, that ain't the only place where this is happening. A third time, that ain't the only place where this is happening. We got to move on. As we delve deeper into the dossier today and get into more of our pop culture stuff. So apparently, celebrities are in a bidding war for Diddy freak-off tapes. According to Daniel Baldwin, A-listers are engaged in a bidding battle to prevent the leak of some of the Diddy freak-off tapes. Now, this is Daniel Baldwin. That's the brother of Alec Baldwin. He made the claim on the on a podcast, claiming to have heard it from friends who are agents and attorneys. So apparently, these tapes are in high demand, and people are doing everything they can to get their hands on them if they feel like they're on them. Here's my question. You think he only has one copy? I'm just saying. I don't know. I wasn't there. I ain't have nothing to do with it, okay? Now, all of these people who are trying to escape or remove themselves from the Diddy party, they just look guilty as hell. Because everybody and their mama was trying to be there, and y'all knew what was going on. We went over this a lot of times, but you getting your hands on the tapes ain't gonna stop it from still being out there. Because I promise you, he ain't just made one copy of these tapes, girl. The tapes have been seen by multiple people and have been given to multiple people. I'm just saying, I ain't got this type of time for these people. Let's move on. Cam Newton is in the news. He wants you to know he don't go to script clubs, not strip clubs, but script clubs. He don't go to script clubs for the women. He go to the script clubs for the men. What do you mean, L. Teddy? I'm glad you asked. He said he ain't going there to look at no coochie. He can get any amount of cooch that he want. Now I believe it. Probably can, especially before he had them ugly ass dreadlocks. Bitch was fine as fuck. Got a lot of money and probably could get any piece of cooch he want. I ain't gonna even lie. However, he said he went there because he went there for the men because he was trying to show off to the men. He wanted to flex. He wanted to show them that he could get any girl to come over there and dance. He wanted to make it rain and prove that he had more money than the rest of them because he's competitive like that. And he didn't want nobody to outdo him. That's what his mouth said. But he did say that he goes there, he went there for the men and not the women. That's what he said, not me. Those are his words and not mine. Where's Tracy C? I need Tracy C to come to the whiteboard because we got to break this down. Y'all know when I get these stories with the college athletes or the professional athletes, we have to break these stories down. Somebody go to the members only chat and tell Tracy C I'm looking for her. I need to text her. Where she at? And why she ain't here? Chicken, get your chicken here. Anyway, so Travis Hunter, who recently this past Saturday was awarded the Heisman Trophy, the highest award you can receive as a college football player. While this should be a time where he's being celebrated, he's going to be drafted. He's one of the best players in college football. Some would argue the best player, one of the few players ever that is a two-sided player, meaning he plays both offense and defense. No, kiddos, I'm not talking about the offense and defense that we play in the Rainbow Coalition compound. People who play offense and defense in the Rainbow Coalition compound, we call them special teams. Just saying. He actually plays offense and defense down to the football field. Well, he's embroiled in drama due to that woman that is up on him. His fiance. Now, it started because this past weekend they have, different festivities. Let me set this up for you. So they have festivities surrounding the awarding of the Heisman Trophy, where all of the finalists, they will go to the event and they'll take, have promos and pictures, the stuff athletes have to do, take pictures with fans and stuff like that. And do all of that stuff. So I have a video. This is the first video. Watch this.
All right.
I'm just here then where
You go to the hotel, you go walk around.
We can't find Matt. I called him twice.
Where's that coming from?
What's that?
Well, that's Trev, we're going to take one as a group, and that's it. Here we
go. Now, y'all saw her sitting there all mad. Hey, L Love, my love. Well, she was upset. She was mad. She was like, and she was quoted having said, quote, "Am I supposed to sit here all day?" End of quote. She was mad that he was taking pictures and doing, press and promo with the fans. She was mad. Well, when people got wind of that down to the social media, they've been dog walking her. I think I showed a video like a week or two ago where they was at a game and she was arguing back and forth with him on the side of the field for taking pictures at a game. And she cussing him out and going off on him down to the game. Remember we showed that video? Well, the people went and started doing what they did. And so now a YouTuber made a video alleging that she was a scripper. And I'm not going to play the whole video because it's a 9-minute video, but I'll play the first minute or so you get the gist of what is being said.
This YouTuber here exposed the fact that Travis Hunter's girlfriend worked at a strip club, but in what capacity? Was she a stripper or did she have other roles? Well, let's get to it.
I go in my comments and I see this.
So one of his followers, his subscribers, they go ahead and let him know, hey, bruh, I used to, frequent this strip club in Atlanta called Cheetahs. And, Travis Hunter's girl was a dancer at this strip club. She was a dancer. She used to dance here. All right? And here's what happened.
No, some comments that just be BS, you feel me? And you just don't pay no attention to. But this one was just too detailed and like just seemed accurate on why somebody would just randomly say this girl worked at a gentleman's club in Atlanta. You feel me? So I told bro to DM me. Bro DM me.
So apparently the dude who exposed her, he had all the contacts to all the strippers and dancers at the strip club. Now, I don't know why he had the contact, bro. Was he like doing out calls and in calls? I don't know, right? But he had the contacts to all the women who work at the strip club. And he sent over the contact where she was listed as one of the dancers at the club in his phone.
And then he sent me her phone number. Now, I'm on the phone with my cousin. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm doing the story, yada, yada, yada. Oh, God might be, you know what I'm saying? One of them things. One of them, yeah, she was getting down in Atlanta in one of them clubs type shit. He was like, bro, if you want to figure out if the number real, put the number in CashApp. Boom, put the number in CashApp.
So he put it in CashApp and it's her number, right? So the guy who had her number saved as one of the dancers is on point now. Her number is saved. Yes, it's her. What he does, he made a mistake. He sent her a message from like Text Now or one of these third-party apps. He lets her know, hey, bruh, I have evidence of you being an ex-dancer or stripper at Cheetahs in Atlanta, and I'm reaching out to get a statement. She sees this, and instead of her responding back to give a statement, she changes her name on Cash App immediately.
This is her exact number. I almost
immediately
FaceTime to be like, you feel me? Just to get it like, you feel me? Oh yeah, this just got shot down on my Instagram. Then I said,
he checked the Cash App again, and she changed the Cash App name to Me Lollipop Yummy and erased all trace of her identity to that Cash App, so people can still wonder if this number is still hers. All right, so they're like, hold up, bro. Why would she need to do?
I'm gonna stop it there. They go down a whole rabbit hole, proving that old girl was a scripper. It's a whole video on YouTube. Travis Hunter comes out and now has to defend the ex-girlfriend, saying that that's a lie. Oh, nah, she was never a scripper. And they're suing the YouTuber for defamation and all of that stuff, saying that they're lying and slandering her. And then Travis Hunter is so upset and broke down about everything that he puts out this video.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. When we was sitting down and I was at my puppet shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back. They wanted to go back. Some of them want to go back to the hotel. Some of them didn't. Y'all try to make everything. Y'all want everything for clicks. Like, stop that. That's crazy. Like, y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting. Like, y'all, come on, bro. That John hurt, bro. But then again, I'm talking to people that in life. Go ahead, bro. I don't care. I would rather all y'all leave right now and go send a text message. So when she wake up in the morning, she get on her phone. Nothing but positivity. Nothing but positive energy. Yeah, she's still sleeping. She slumped. You hurt, but you just cry yourself to sleep and you just be gone. Like, she drunk like OD amount tonight for no reason. Nah, she sleep. She's gone. She'll be up in the morning. Where can they send messages at? Discord. 7 people typing letters. That's cool. That's good. Appreciate it.
What did you send me, Stu?
That'd be the best sleep. It does, but I don't need her to go sleep no sad. It's kind of hard. It's hard on me because I can't even help her. Like, chat all the.
So now he's saying that the girl cried herself to sleep. Baby, I don't know if she was a scripper or not. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay? If she was a scripper, it's okay because I'm a stripper and this is my life. I got bills to pay. Listen, I'm more concerned that you ain't learned from Dion how to navigate being a professional athlete. Because now that college players have NIL deals, y'all making, in some cases, hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars as college students now because of NIL deals. You have to navigate all of that. You wanted this. She wanted you. Okay? So let's be clear. You got to take everything that goes along with that. Baby, y'all out here talking about she cried herself to sleep because of social media. Baby, I don't know what to tell you. You with the wrong person, lady. Lady, sir, we don't care that I shouldn't say we don't care that she cried herself to sleep, but she gonna have a long, long few years. All of this crying, all of this crying.
Save it for Oprah. This is a brand new day, ladies and gentlemen, a brand new day.
Every time we've seen her, she's been problematic. Every time we see her in public, she got an attitude. She got an issue because everybody bothering her. Baby, I believe wholeheartedly she was a scripper. I believe it. When the people, how these people get, they go on these tangents, they become CIA investigators and shit. It's like some of these people miss their calling. They need to be working for the CIA or the FBI because these people will find anything. I believe all parts of the fact that she was a scripper. Like, you want to have all of the money. You want all parts of that sweet, good, big black dick tickling your cervix and want to spend all of his money. But you don't want the other stuff to come along with it. Baby, you can't have it both ways, honey. Sorry. Sorry. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Ma'am, sir, go with God. Elon Musk is on record saying that he's about to create a new email system called Xmail, which he intends to rival Gmail. Now, Gmail is the largest email platform in the world right now, and he's saying that he's gonna start his own email server called Xmail. Y'all going over there to get y'all an Xmail email address? I mean, Elon, the people have left Twitter in droves. Even the porn skanks have gone over to Bluesky. Sir, ain't nobody signing up for no Xmail. Maybe the MAGA people, but ain't nobody going over there, sir. Maybe y'all going over there because I don't have that type of time. I'll stick with my Gmail. It's fine. I'll get Yahoo Mail before I get Xmail. Cha. Yeah. Christopher Brown wants y'all to know y'all can hate on him all y'all want in America. He'll go overseas. He says he's packing stadiums. He says over 90,000 people packed out the iconic FBN Stadium in Johannesburg, South Carolina, to come see him throw dick all over the stage and then sing a little bit too. He says he had 2 sold out nights at down to the arena, and he'll give a damn about y'all over here. He'll stay overseas and throw dick in the face of tens of thousands of people around the world. Fuck y'all and fuck your lives. He cannot be canceled. Christopher Maurice says he always wins. That's Christopher Maurice if you need him. Moving on. Cardi B is in the news because now she has leaked alleged texts from her estranged husband Offset begging her for sex. Aren't they currently getting divorced? Do y'all want to see these alleged text messages? God, hold your line. I can't make this I can't make this shit up. So here it is. Let me make it big. Here you go. Damn, you look pretty. Come over. I told you, you never getting this pussy again, and I mean that. I want to fuck. Why you being like that to me? You feel like you gonna be on me if you do? I want you. I miss your pussy. I miss your face. You make when we fuck. I don't feel like I'ma be on you. Y'all niggas just don't deserve. I, baby, I told y'all it's problematic for this non-black person to use the N-word. I've always had a problem with that. Y'all keep trying to make her a part of our community and she's not. Fuck her and fuck her life. Ma'am, why do we care? You can put that out if you want to, ma'am. You wanted him. You married him. Even after you said you didn't want no parts of him, you continued to let this man blow your back out. You had a whole nother child with him after you knew he was cheating on you left, right, and sideways. Baby, I don't care. Niggas is gonna be niggas. They want coochie. Child. I don't have this type of time. Go with God. In our last story of the day, somebody let me know what time really be going live. In our last story of the day, Outkast is in the news as they have received their first diamond single. Now, if you don't, they've had their first single that has been certified diamond. If you don't know what diamond means that you have sold 10 million units. So they have achieved their first diamond single, which was the song Hey Ya. Hey Ya. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey Ya. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Person in the background moving their hands like this. One of the greatest videos ever. Top 10 greatest videos ever. I will admit. Top 10 greatest videos ever. His personal trainer is Mustang. Girl, you lying, Xavier. For those of y'all who don't know who Mustang is a gay porn star. He don't really do that much porn now, but he real muscle bound. He got a nice slab of beef on him too. But he's a gay porn star. Mustang, girl, you lied, Xavier. That song is not overplayed. That is a great song, Xavier. See, this is why we don't ask you music. We don't ask you anything about music, Xavier, because you say stuff like that. Hey Ya is a great song. It's a great song. Even better video. Easily in my top 10 videos of all time. Awesome video. This is why we don't listen to you, Xavier, when it comes to music. Where's Montrez, our musical expert, our Gen Z music expert? Do you agree with Xavier Montrez? Somebody go find Montrez and ask him if he agrees. Child. He got Mustang. Child, I'm not doing this with y'all. Girl. Anyway. Congratulations, Andre 3000 and Big Boy. I'm still waiting for Andre 3000 to come over here and blow my back out. God. Cha. It's a fine piece of man. Whew. I know that dick is life changing, honey. He gives dick of life. I know it, honey. Anyway, YouTube BAP. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not gonna have y'all up here disrespecting Outcast and what is a great song. Obviously, the people don't agree because it's Diamond now. I'm just saying. So now everybody's agreeing with Xavier. Oh wow. Mm, mm, mm. I think we played it a lot because the video was so good. I told you the video is an awesome video. It's an awesome video. That you cannot deny the awesomeness of the video. Anyway, that's all we got for y'all today. Did anybody go over there and see what time really be going live? Need somebody to go over there and watch. I mean, going over there and not watch, but look for me and see what time. She going live. Is she already live? Where's Ravine? I don't even see a video set up for Really B. Because normally Ravine be over there trying to snitch on me. Yeah, I don't see nothing set up for her either. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming up. Let me make sure I put this up. My best friend say you always forget to put up your Cash App information if you want. Also, thank you, L Love, if you're still in here. L Love did send me a Cash App the other day. Thank you so much, my love, for your contributions to the platform. Thank you, my love. Listen. listen. We'll be back tomorrow. We will be having red, blue, and black tomorrow. We will be having red, blue, and black tomorrow. Never fear. Me and Cams, we will be back on it tomorrow. We'll also be back tomorrow for Run Your Mouth. So Tarshell, I did add you to the members only chat. No, Really B is from DC. Oh, is she back from New Orleans? That's a good question. Let me call her and find out. I need to call her. You're right. I forgot all about that. You're right, Ronald. She may still be there. I forgot all about that. Let me call her and find out. Anyway, y'all, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Yeah, we going to the members only chat to go party and have a good time. Down to the members only chat. Tracy, I see this Red Bull video. You know I'm about to watch this, Tracy. She might be stuck in Charlotte Airport. I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna call her and see where she at. Anyway, y'all, listen, I gotta get out of here. I'm hungry. I'm about to go eat, chill, and watch some Monday Night Football. Okay, I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm finna just chill. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Love y'all.